Everybody knows that self-employed people struggle to get mortgages. I'm having a call with a customer who explains to me that he went to a local bank and they turned him down even though his company did almost $1 million of sales. They basically said he qualified for nothing. So I said, okay, why don't you explain to me what's going on? Tell me about your taxes so I can understand. For reference, I'm a loan officer. I help people get mortgages. He explains to me that he files his tax returns every year. He doesn't owe any money to the IRS. He said, in fact, at the end of the year, he pays quarterlies throughout the year, which means he pays ahead on anticipated taxes so he doesn't owe any money. I said, okay, so how do you file? He goes, well, I file my personal returns, which are 1040s. I said, okay. I said, how do you receive income on those personal returns? He said, I typically receive it through a K-1, which is a distribution of profits from my business, and a W-2. I said, okay. So the K-1, tell me about the business. He goes, well, the K-1 is a business that I own with a partner. I get 50% of the profits, and every year we file 1120s, which is my business returns. I said, okay, so you file the 1040s, you file the 1120s. He goes, yeah. He goes, in addition to that, I have a couple partnership agreements. And so those partnership agreements are for different types of entities, but I also have to file 1065s. I said, okay, so now you're filing your 1040s, your 1120s, your 1065s, you have K-1 income, and you also have W-2 income. He goes, yeah. And I said, and those businesses are profitable? He goes, yeah, they're profitable. He goes, but we take a lot of depreciation, and we also carry the losses from one year to the next in some cases. I said, okay. And they turned you down? He goes, yeah. I said, were you talking to somebody that understood tax returns? He goes, I was just talking to the person that basically took the application. I have no idea. I said, why don't you send those over to me and we'll figure it out. Currently, that guy is in processing. He got approved for a loan. It was a slam dunk loan. The person that he was talking to just fully couldn't grasp what was going on. And if you're not used to looking at tax returns, there's no way you can approve somebody for a mortgage.